Welcome to Profiles in Eccentricity, a show about weirdos. With your hosts, John Fahey, Aaron Peter, and Matt Brousseau.
Hello, folks. Welcome to Profiles in Eccentricity. It's a show about weirdos, doggone it. My name is John Francis Fahey. I'm your host, John Boy. That's me, John Boy. Over here, this guy is likely to give you a queef impediment. Aaron Joseph Peter.
A queef impediment?
Yeah.
Like the
Yeah, exactly. How you doing?
pretty good, man.
Yeah?
Pretty good.
You like?
Despite my
Yeah.
Pediment.
But you're passing out the pediments.
yeah.
This guy gave me a fucking queef impediment. What? Come on.
It's really insensitive.
It's really weird.
It's weird. It's
Yeah.
insensitive.
You're gonna give people some kind of cleft pussy or something. I don't know. I don't know.
I don't know if you do.
Over there, we got the moose knuckle.
That's right. That's a good one.
Very
That
good.
comes from our friend Xavier.
Thank you, Xavier.
This is handsome Matt Brousseau.
Hi.
Xavier asked me, he goes, did anybody ever introduce Matt as the moose knuckle? And I said no. And he goes, be a shame if they started to. Gentlemen, how are we?
Pretty good.
Yep.
We're here. It's my favorite time of year.
Kwanzaa.
No, it's
great.
media time.
Oh, media's great.
Media is
Cool,
my
cool,
favorite.
cool.
I love it.
You
'Cause
can't spell media without me,
no. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
meaning you.
Correct.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what he's talking about.
You do.
Oh, but nobody knows what I'm talking about when I talk about a fucking cleft pussy or a queef impediment.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Crazy.
A hair clit.
Oh, my God.
What? Same
Oh,
thing.
see,
right?
it's okay when you say it.
It's not okay. I'm always
It is
using it
not,
as
yeah.
satire
Yeah.
to illustrate the insensitivity that you harbor
Thank you.
toward differently shaped genitaliums.
Right. Genitalium.
Genitalian.
I like how that sounds.
Can I have one of those in there?
Yeah. Let's get him some
All
beer.
right, you can have that one.
Oh, great.
This is Union Made Piss. This is Miller Lite. This is really, really good stuff.
Yeah, it's good
This is-
stuff.
this-
Unfortunately, it's not one of the cool trans beers,
Yeah.
but I'm not going to hold that against it.
No. But here's the
it
thing.
could be.
The guys, good guys
Mm-hmm.
at the Miller factory.
And gals.
Yeah, and gals, non-binary nonsense, whatever you want, man.
Mhm.
The good folks over there that pee in this can,
Mhm.
being union made means they can afford a house.
That's right. That's right.
You know what I mean?
They have a pot to piss in
Yes,
because they have cans to piss in.
that's right. That's right. And they're good people,
Mhm.
and we're not looking for a sponsorship or anything.
We'll take it.
Yeah.
Take it.
Fine, whatever.
Take it. Fuck,
Send
I
us your
care.
Free piss.
First sponsorship I ever had? Come on.
Well, don't forget about Best Fiends, John.
Yeah.
Best Fiends are those fucking headphones. Studio.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, the Studios,
Studios.
the Volvo of headphones
Yeah.
that fall apart after
Yeah.
8 uses.
Yeah, you have to use high-octane headphones or
We
wires.
don't
with
want to turn on our former employers.
it. No, not employers.
No,
No, they weren't employers. You're right.
they were fine headphones.
Sure.
Gentlemen, I love this media shit that we do together.
I do too.
I
I
really
learn
like-
a lot.
I learn a lot.
Yeah.
Who wants to kick it off here?
Well, Aaron has the most, so he should.
Okay.
Okay. I got a lot of short, dumb shit.
Okay.
But that's cool. People like that.
Okay, and then I've got some other in my back pocket. I guess I could pull up.
And out.
Okay. Matt, the first one I sent you.
Okay.
The United States Air Force one.
Mm-hmm. Would you like to introduce this at all?
So this is just a clip I found about an interesting training methodology employed by
And by training, you don't mean hellfire.
Oh no, I don't mean Francis and trains. I mean conditioning.
Hellfire.
Conditioning that some new Air Force cadets go under to test their composure in unsettling circumstances. You know how they gotta like straight up, just back,
No.
no laughing, no fucking nonsense like that. You know, giggles.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You know, And so this is just very interesting.
I'd be tossed right out of there.
Yeah,
Yep.
just go ahead and play. Let's see what you guys think. If you guys could pass the mustard, cut the mustard.
Well, you don't want to cut the mustard.
I do want to pass it.
You want to cut the cheese. Guy's coming up behind him with the rubber chicken.
He's just shoving rubber chickens in their face.
That's right. And making them squeak in their ears.
Everybody's armed.
They can't hold their. These are trained killers,
Yeah.
and they're losing their shit on a rubber chicken.
Well, you know, it's the terminity of the training.
Yeah.
They don't have to kill chickens. If there was a human laughing at them, they could just, they'd be fine.
They were probably all passing this chicken around last night.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's full of cum. Jesus.
That guy's not very
Yeah, that guy's killed a few people already.
good. That guy's killed.
He's killing someone right. He's choking someone to death right now. He's jacking this rifle off.
Hitting the chicken with
God.
the bayonet. They're stabbing the chicken with a bayonet. It's just right in front of their face. It's very stupid.
This is what our tax dollars are going to?
Yeah.
Why not bombing people?
Yeah.
You know, you can always mix in a little levity, even when you're training stone cold killers.
Yeah, I guess
true.
so.
Anyways, that's it.
All right.
Okay. Who's next?
Well, I'll go next. I almost said Uggo.
Ugga.
That was our last Patreon, wasn't it? Uggo's in your neighborhood. I got one for you. This is you guys know about this product that just came out recently, but I don't know if you saw the ad. You know the Kim Kardashian nipple bra, right?
I've heard about it.
So
No, I don't.
So she and her team of
Crack scientists.
thinkers,
Yeah. Sneakers.
they thought of an idea. Let's completely revolutionize bra.
Yeah.
Let's revolutionize bra.
Yeah. And they said, what if instead of hiding your nipples, we put fake nipples
Yeah.
so it looked like your nipples were hard, even though you're wearing a bra?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because, I don't know, to take it back or, I guess it doesn't really matter.
Yeah. To normalize nipples.
Yeah, it's to look slutty without having to go through the effort of actually being slutty.
But can't your nipples also fit inside the nipple form? You know what I mean?
Possibly. Or maybe if
Probably
you have
not.
hard nipples and then it looks like you have 4 nipples.
Oh my God, yeah,
Yeah.
they're just,
Or they might think that you have a Batman suit on underneath.
That's cool.
that would
That-
be cool.
that
Or
would be-
Batgirl.
Sure.
Yeah, and I don't know if you can get personalized nipples. You can go like, oh, I want
If
some
you can't,
giant.
I think they are missing out.
Yeah.
I want some turbo saucer.
Yeah.
I want you to see the fucking braille of the areola.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to see you to see the brown of my eye.
Yeah.
Oh.
What?
Yeah.
What did I say? Okay, but the ad is really something special.
Okay, let's do it.
They wrote this, they filmed it, and oh boy. It's called Skims,
Oh.
the product. And here's the ad that they did on TikTok.
The Earth's temperature is getting hotter and hotter. The sea levels are rising. The ice sheets are shrinking. And I'm not a scientist, but I do believe everyone can use their skill set to do their part. That's why I'm introducing a brand new bra with a built-in nipple. So no matter how hot it is, you'll always look cold.
Oh my God.
Some days are hard, but these nipples are harder.
Jesus.
And unlike the icebergs, these aren't going anywhere.
Oh my God.
The Skims Ultimate Nipple Bra.
Fuck. Well, now we're all
Oh,
hard.
I'm gonna Bud Dwyer myself.
Unlike the icebergs.
I mean, shit.
There have been nipple inserts before, but this is
Mm-hmm.
this is like all they did. They took an existing product and they white labeled it and put the Kardashian brand on it.
Yeah.
It's like her sister with the makeup. You think her sister invented the fucking makeup? No, she got some other company already had the makeup, and they put their fucking face on it.
Mm-hmm.
You mean she wasn't down in a lab somewhere, fucking with all types of shades?
No.
Ray J.
Oh,
Down with Ray J?
no, she wasn't fucking with the Pantones.
Well, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, I mean,
Really.
is it supposed? I think it's supposed to be funny.
But
But hey,
supposed to
global
be.
warming's going to destroy everything. Here's
Yeah.
a bra with nipples.
Yeah, it's a very nihilist message.
Yeah.
Quite.
Which is, I think, the whole brand.
Yeah.
If you're sucked into that, it's just nihilism straight through.
Yeah. It's like, hey, the world is ending. Let's go.
At least your nipples will look fucking nice.
Yeah.
I did hear recently that her Kardashian app is going. They're shutting it down. The Kardashian
but it's
game.
It's been up for like 10 years, and people have like really gone to town on it.
Yes, she makes a lot of money. I heard from someone who was working with her once that she once lost $50,000 in an afternoon on her own game, and called Apple, and they gave the money back to her.
Holy fuck. How much is 50 grand to her either?
Nothing.
Nothing.
2 nipples.
Well.
Mm-hmm.
Let's stay with nipples for a minute here.
Okay.
I want to go straight to Porn Town.
Yes. Okay.
You know what I mean? Let's get it in the mix here.
Uh-huh.
Now I have a clip here, Matt, that I asked you to do the 24-minute mark on.
Okay.
And this is from Adult Time, which they say is the only subscription you need.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you've heard that before, Aaron. I don't know if it's true.
I thought it was the Wall Street Journal.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe you can bundle them.
You can kind of see down there, Matt, where you basically need to stop.
Yeah. So this is Kenzie Reeves.
This is Kenzie Reeves, great actor.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wow.
Total pro.
Yeah, and some guy behind her with an absolute torpedo.
Yeah.
Now it looks like she's sort of cleaning them off, Matt. Go ahead a little bit further.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like
Okay.
she's really tidying up there.
Okay, so let's see here.
Now, which one? Now, this is from what video?
This is let's just let it play.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
think-
we'll figure it out.
But she's having sex with a much older man.
Oh, no. Oh, wow.
And then I'm sure that feels good
For everybody.
Mhm.
for
Okay.
everybody.
So you want me to hit play now?
Kick it.
He's coming on her face.
She's kind of going cross-eyed.
Yeah, she looks grateful.
Oh, keeps going.
Wow, this guy drinks his cucumber water.
He sounds relieved.
Now we gotta-
Oh, this is that German guy.
Really?
Yeah, I know.
Really? Pete Holmes.
Yeah.
John Holmes. Is it John Holmes?
No. This is the.
Pete Holmes. Okay, we're fading to...
Okay, now suburban America.
Well, we're still in there. They're cleaning up.
Uh-huh.
Now hold on. Getting all tidied up. This elder gentleman, this very, very young girl. Older woman walks in.
Joanna Angel.
Honey, there's something I need to tell you.
Mom, can't you see him spending time with Grandpa?
Step-grandpa.
Step
Right.
grandpa.
Can't you see him spending time with step-grandpa?
After they had disgusting sex.
You see, that's exactly what I need to speak to you about. I have some terrible news and I need to talk to you.
Oh my god, what is it?
Sounds important.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, remember when your father proposed to me during a lap dance at the stripper convention in Las Vegas when we were really drunk and then we went and got married?
Awesome.
Vaguely.
Well, I recently found out that the Elvis impersonator who married us wasn't legally licensed to do marriages.
So, what are you saying?
I'm saying that me and your father are not legally married.
So, you're not my stepmother?
I'm afraid not, honey.
Wait. If you're not my stepmother, that means
This is just a creepy old man.
he's not my step-grandpa?
No, I'm afraid he's not.
Wait, so I've been fucking some random old guy that's not even related to me?
That's great.
Yeah.
Yes.
No!
Oh my god, what have I done? I'm a monster.
I know.
I'm a monster.
This is terrible. None of us are related at all. You know what that means.
That means no more sex. What kind of a sick, dirty pervert has sex with someone they're not even related to?
Fucking exquisite.
Yeah, incredible.
I might not be your stepmother, but I raised you. And you're better than that. We're better than that.
I promise you, I won't touch you until my daughter and your father are legally married. And then we can fuck again.
It's a happy ending.
Yeah, that's after a happy ending.
Okay. We shouldn't actually touch too much.
We shouldn't touch too much. We shouldn't touch.
A step too far.
Fantastic.
It's great.
Well
Dude,
done.
that is
Steve Hall.
incredible, bro.
Yeah, that's great. Mike Quasar. Remember?
Woody all in.
Woody all in. You remember fucking Don was telling us about Mike Quasar?
I don't remember what you say.
Oh, dude, Mike, you said he was a fucking maniac.
Oh, really?
And he could get us an interview.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Mike Quasar.
Quasar, cool.
Quasar.
Comic guy, I'm sure.
Very good.
Yeah, sure.
Very good, John.
You like that, huh?
That's
Fantastic.
really, really great.
Fantastic.
Wait, you're not my step grandpa.
Yeah.
A step too far.
Step too far.
Really, really good, John.
Thank you.
Brilliant.
Thank you.
Now, how'd you come across that?
I actually didn't see that in my escapades. I believe the ending was kind of clipped out on Instagram and somebody sent it to me. I forget
great.
who. But whoever did, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron,
Uh,
what do we got?
let's see here, Matt. Okay, this is another very short, weird one. So this is the in China. This is just fucking weird. It creeps me out. I don't know, like. This is just from an online news Instagram kind of thing. And it says it's in China, you can be paid $1,000 to dress up as Sun Wukong and be fed by tourists for up to 3 hours at a time. And Sun Wukong is like a monkey king deity character
Okay.
from mythology.
Jesus Christ.
Just listen to it.
Okay.
How much can you fucking eat?
Hopefully he doesn't have any dietary restrictions. God.
Doesn't it look and sound fucking disgusting?
Yeah, it's fucking really gross.
There's children just forcing food on this monkey king.
He's
They're
got like
feeding him
a
bananas and
yellow
grapes.
fursuit on. He's hiding in some sort of rock formation.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's like in some sort of grotto.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And a bunch
Maybe
of
the Playboy.
Chinese youths are feeding him grapes and bananas, and he's slobbing on them.
Yeah.
He's like in a
He is.
zoological glory hole for fruits.
Yeah, let's hear that again.
Oh, we're just making fun of people speaking Chinese.
Well,
Not speaking Chinese, he's speaking Sun Wukong.
now they're feeding him too much. He has to tell them to stop. He's like, hold on.
He's like, whoa, chill.
Hey,
Yeah.
quit it!
I'm no Terrare. I'm just
Yeah. I'm a simple Sun Wukong.
your people
Yeah.
praise me.
Praise and feed me.
Madness. Can you imagine bringing your kid to feed humans?
I cannot, I will not.
And who are the guys signing up for this?
Oh,
I
guys
love
who need
it. I love it when
$1,000.
Kids stick fucking fruits in my face.
Oh, yeah, there's problems there.
Yeah.
Hey, $1,000 a day. That's nothing to sniff at.
There are problems there.
It might be 1,000 yuan or yen or Shanghai bucks.
Yuan.
Shanghai bucks.
Yeah, Shanghai bucks.
Is this from the casino?
Yeah. Some very culturally sensitive casino in Atlantic City.
Called Shanghai's.
Yeah, they're only good here.
You can win a lot of Shanghai bucks. Shanghai bucks. All right, who's up? Aaron, you want to go again since you have the most?
You know, Sun Wukong is king of the monkeys.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've learned that.
He's the monkey king. It is his duty to keep track of and protect every monkey. Sun Wukong also acquires the 72 earthly transformations, which allow him access to 72 unique powers, including the ability to transform into animals and objects.
Very cool.
Son Wukong.
Wow, so if you feed him, he can turn into a dildo.
Yeah.
Or a rock.
Well, maybe both.
This next one is a little longer. And I don't know if you remember when I did my two-parter on the history of the world.
Yes.
We talked about fullers. And fullers were the people who, before the advent of modern detergents and bleach, the way that they washed and
they would stomp around and piss.
They'd stomp around and piss, and it would whiten clothes and togas and robes and whatnot. So, Matt, if you go to the one just below the monkey one,
okay,
a crew from a television program, they collected 20 liters of pure urine from their crew, and they
pure,
and they let it go, and here we go,
it's uncut.
Fermented in the bottle.
Okay, this is the upside. I get this nice, vaguely amusing costume to wear, and the basic job of fulling is okay. It's just a bit boring. You're just marching up and down in a vat for 7 or 8 hours at a time. The downside is that I'm marching up and down in this. This is genuine human urine. This isn't a television trick or anything. It's not orange juice or dyed water. It's about 20 litres of stale
he's got
urine.
a woman there
here.
guarding
If
it.
Petrol, it would be enough to get me from here to Newcastle. And it's been kindly donated by our production team over the last couple of weeks. Thank you very much, guys. For
Sound guy, he looks
your
healthy.
help with
Drinking
the
their pints at
experiment.
night, piss it out in the morning.
You ready, Ruth?
I think so.
I think so. Can't wait to get in there.
All right, fill it up.
They're opening up the nice can. Don't spill that shit. Okay, and they're pouring it into it.
Liquid gold.
Smells bad.
Oh,
God, that smells.
It's been keeping that.
Bloody awful.
Like it's been keeping raw meat.
you know, they're probably eating all these English breakfasts.
Oh,
I'm really not looking forward to this very much.
he's pouring a bunch of piss on the sheets.
And this is a
He's
television
gagging
show?
up, yeah.
Gagging.
Is this like
Makes your
a
eyes water.
this is like a
flies
BBC
are
Oh
7?
my God,
The
he's
flies are starting to get around me. He's gagging. His eyes
Oh
are-
my God, dude.
So this is like
It's quite disgusting.
this is like just
Well, I suppose we better
recreation Jackass.
take our shoes off.
I've got my shoes off. I have to tuck my skirt up.
Yeah, you fucking.
Oh, and this is like a
not
grape
going in
stomping
there.
thing. This is like where that
every
woman
time
was
you
like,
get
oh,
a deep breath of it, you forget what you're doing.
Well, so the nice
You
thing
breathe
is
in
that
deep
you have
and
to
woof.
piss. You just piss
It
right
hits
into
the
your
base
work.
of your stomach and you want to chuck.
Yeah, let's go.
chuck,
It's
don't you?
cold.
Oh, I could
Why
have
is it
warmed that
cold?
one.
Come on, could have warmed. You
Was
could
there a
have.
special technique involved in this?
Well, the important thing is to get as much movement as possible.
Yeah,
so
you're a human
Well, they
watcher.
both
dancing is
hiked
probably
up
more
their
effective than
tunics.
walking, but
the britches. Yeah, they don't want to get him clean.
I know, nice
basically, keep
pasty
moving.
English
and
legs.
every now and then you have to stop and move the cloth.
The important thing is
Because
not to
it's-
breathe.
Fucking
It's pretty
disgusting.
vile.
It is somewhat
It's
disgusting.
learning experience, guys.
Somewhat
The
disgusting.
reason they used urine is that when it had been left for a week or two, it decomposed to produce a rich source of ammonia, which is perfect for removing the grease.
Ah,
They didn't have public loos at the time, so part of the job would have involved collecting it from door to door.
Slosh. Knowing it's piss is just so funny.
How long did they have to do this for? Was it really 7 or 8 hours?
It depends very much on the size of the cloth, but it can, yes. I mean, it can take a long
Imagine
time
me-
if you want a really heavy finish.
7 or 8 hours?
The
There's no
faster you move, the
fucking
warmer
way.
you get.
Honey, did you wash my
I
good
don't know
shirt?
what you
Did
do
you
about that
cover it with
stomach.
piss and
It's
stomp
like
on
this.
it a bunch?
When you start to move fast, you start to breathe more heavily.
Oh. I'm guessing the
changing
real
the colour
fullers
of
had
the
some sort of
cloth as well?
It's
mask.
certainly changing the colour of the liquid. You can see the grease is coming out. It's
Oh,
gone very
good.
cloudy.
You're going to have to piss all over your feet to
Taking
clean them
grease
now.
out.
Well, you won't
The
get
lines and going.
athlete's foot.
It's like a
Because the-
bizarre version of a washing powder advert. This
And the
isn't it?
thrugs are actually closing off.
Yeah, where's that little Teddy? Where's Teddy
And
Ruxpin?
I've hardly been at that at all. And you can
Snuggles.
see it's already
Yeah,
different.
stomping on piss.
Ancient Chinese
Against
secret,
toenails
huh?
very clean.
I'm
Some
losing the
Peter
will to
Shanghai
live.
buck.
I'm losing the will to
This
live.
really is the worst job. Mind you, in a strange kind of perverted way, I think I'm getting used to the smell.
He's holding his dick.
Why is it perverted?
I think he likes it.
Yeah.
Another 7 hours, 59 minutes.
Yeah, if it gets, you can always.
He's
I
getting
guess
paid.
you don't want to pee
So after
directly
all
in
these
it.
miserable hours
Oh, yeah,
of
'cause you gotta
urine
wait for
treading,
the
you
ammonia.
end up with this. which would have been used to make something like this, worn by the knights and squires and King Henry at Agincourt and the bishops in their cathedrals. In fact, without this worst job, the big players in the Middle Ages would have been stark naked.
Huh.
Wow.
Well, look at there you go. There's a peek into a day in the life of the Middle Ages,
And
just
that-
to keep your clothes clean.
And that little piece of business, eventually, it led to the double-ended dildo.
Did we learn that in Connections?
Yeah, no, there's a new Connections episode coming out. Where, no.
Oh my God! I was totally fucking believing you.
Double-ended.
James Burke's Dirty Connections. It's
Yeah.
Connections After Dark, I believe.
Ooh.
Wait,
Well, it started out as a way to mechanize the fulling of laundry. Well, they've decided to put 2 fake peckers on either end.
And you're like, James, how does that connect to the piss? It doesn't.
I
We
just
changed the subject.
I just like them both.
Moving on.
2 things I do in the bedroom.
That's one of my favorite parts of Be Kind, Rewind. Danny Glover's character is scolding some kid for being a shithead, and then he starts talking about like the history of the building and the Fats Waller and all that stuff. And the kid goes, "How does this have anything to do with what you were telling me?" And he goes, "It doesn't. We changed the subject. We changed the subject.
We changed the subject.
And then like the scene changes. That's it. Like they just move on." We changed the subject. Meanwhile, it's only Danny Glover talking. There is no we. Oh, this looks cool.
So this is from Corey Cahill on Patreon. Hopefully, I can't remember if he told me to use his name or not. Hopefully not.
Oh, from the great hdblowjobporn.com.
Yes. Well, because sometimes you got to go through the classic sites, pornstarfinder.net/main. .htm, the ones you remember from your youth.
The devil's onion.onion.
John, there was no .onion back then.
Maybe you, bro.
And he sent us this. This is so I wanted to include a good fan one. This is Michaela and Evie Lee.
They are competing
To see
whose squeezes are more painful. This sounds awful. She fights.
the original since 2009.
.org, so it's not for profit.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Outdoor belly punch.
Okay, we've got Evie Lee back and Michaela. Who's going first?
Maybe I haven't seen them do porn.
All right.
Maybe they're just out here just doing she fights.
Five punches each.
Nice and
Do
windy.
not tense your stomach.
Favorite game.
Do not tense your stomach.
Hands above your heads, not behind your heads,
What
but
the
above your
fuck
heads,
is
and keep
this?
them
Do I
there.
want to see this?
Are they gonna shit themselves?
No. Well, we'll cut to the end after a punch.
Okay.
But this is a thing.
Ready?
Shefights.com.
So
Yep.
one woman is getting blindfolded next to a tree. Another woman is punching her.
Okay. He punches her in the stomach like a bitch. Wow, really?
Like, they're not supposed to tense up.
What is that?
It's just
You're
two
a
hot
fighter.
girls.
She forgot how many
Three.
punches. That's only 3 punches. You have to punch them 5 times.
Oh, hand came down. 1 and 5.
You're not supposed to react.
All right.
They're just not park.
5. Now you have 5 more.
Yeah, see if you can know which park it is. Detailed fans out there.
This is how Houdini died.
Yes. On shefights.com.
Yeah. That video goes for a lot.
Counting to 10 is
So
hard.
it's two women in the woods, very good looking.
Yeah.
And they
Two
have,
more.
And they're just in Chatsworth somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
She's not really.
1 more.
She could punch her harder, but...
Now it's your turn to do it to her.
Okay.
And so then they...
You like that? She likes it. I'm like,
There is a sexual
That was
nature
5.
to it.
that was fun.
Yeah.
yeah.
You're gonna have to go a lot harder than that.
Why isn't this hurting you?
You're gonna have to go a lot harder than that to hurt her.
This guy's from Chicago.
Are they punching each other for 20 minutes in the woods?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm just.
So
Jesus
people-
Christ, you're gonna need to really fucking swing on her. Oh my God, is she crying?
Yeah, so this is 20 minutes in.
She's not fucking punching her now.
Well, now she's not anymore. But this goes on. Oh. Now she's...
All right, I'm good.
It's another day, Michaela's choosing.
And then, then you go out with your friends and you get a drink.
Matt, that was so weird, dude.
Yeah. We have some weird fans. We have some weird fans. Thanks, Corey.
Yeah, thanks, Corey.
That is one of the dumbest things I've ever seen in my life.
It's better than bum fights.
Yeah.
It's less sadistic.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's less exploitative for sure.
They seem like they're, enjoyed themselves a little bit.
Corey, you did show me something I didn't know existed.
Mhm.
I guess I shouldn't be surprised, but people are wild on the fetishes.
Yeah, dude, if you're watching girls barely punch each other in the stomach, and that's like,
No, you do it to her.
Yeah.
But they are good-looking ladies,
Sure.
Yeah, more or
Whatever
less.
that's worth.
How about having them wash a nice car?
How about having
that?
them fill a bucket full of piss and
I'm a
cleaning
90s
cleaning
kid.
some sheets?
Bikini car wash too? Anybody on USA Up?
Oh, that's
all
cool.
night.
That's cool.
Okay, but how many people?
Ron DeShear? Come on.
Okay, but did anyone get punched?
Nobody got punched and nobody had to. And if anybody did, it was some sleazeball.
It was off camera. Classy.
It was some sleazeball. Man.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, so that's not classy? Shefights.com?
Shefights.org.
.org, sorry.
Yeah, nobody even gets paid. That's how bad it is.
Right, yeah, it's a nonprofit.
I've given money to them before.
Let's see. Actually, you didn't even think to go to the site. It's, let's see here.
Shefights.org.
She fights, she punishes.
Oh.
Real beatdowns and hard punishment.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, so on the banner, Tony is choking a dude out who's in handcuffs.
Oh, yeah. Somebody's got the figure 4 leg lock going on. That's
Look at the merciless merciless
Logan
goddess
finds
with
PC
whip.
guy.
Like he's politically correct?
Or he's not a Mac guy.
Yeah, it's one of those Geek Squad guys.
Looks like Michaela has worked on a roundhouse kick.
Yeah, quite a bit. Way to go, Michaela.
So she's been, sticking around.
Cindy bust his balls.
All right, let's get out of here.
This is depressing.
This is depressing.
I'd rather watch a guy get fed by Chinese kids.
Jesus Christ. Now, the important thing is we all learned something.
We did. We all learned something.
Mm-hmm. It's eccentric media.
Yeah, truly eccentric.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, I'll go ahead with some. Matt, I sent you another one.
Oh, you sure did.
It's I don't know if you saw that. They've released a clip from the new Spider-Man. Yeah, and it's
Okay. This sounds
it's really good.
This sounds like a Conan setup.
No.
Okay, this is from the new Spider-Man.
The new Spider-Man movie. They're bringing in some of the Spider-Verse stuff into the live action.
Okay.
Yeah. So just
So this is Sony sanctioned.
Yeah, Sony Marvel crossover, kind of like bringing. Yeah.
Okay, this is exciting.
Yeah, it's an exclusive. It's a Profiles and Eccentricity exclusive. So we got a couple-minute clip here. So just start it from the beginning, and you'll know when to stop.
I will. You know I don't know when to stop.
Oh, wow. Okay, this looks cool. No.
Now, it looks like they combined 2 movies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Never heard of that production company.
This is just a.
Oh, there's Brianna.
Yeah, there's just a teaser.
Oh, okay, yeah, trailer from upcoming movie.
Yeah, a lot of some other Marvel and DC properties.
Oh, is that Madam Web? Looks like shit.
Yeah, Madam Web does look like shit.
Yeah, that guy is shooting a web.
They're going through the Spider-Verse here.
And that feels good.
Wow, great.
Look at Spider-Man. He looks good.
Look at it. They have their practical effects
He's in a
too.
neon kind of fun house.
He doesn't look
He's just
big
opening
or
a portal.
ripped or anything. He does look
Look,
like
he's in fucking
Oh,
Tokyo.
he's in Tokyo.
He must be. There's a sign.
Neon sign that says so.
Could be little. Well, it can't be little Tokyo. Say little Tokyo.
He's,
Yeah, he was cutting out.
looks like there's Spider-Gwen or.
Well, there is Spider-Gwen. She's great.
Peter,
Who are you?
I am you.
Okay, yeah. I may not be sure of many things, but one thing I do know, I don't have double D jugs.
I didn't say I was Peter Parker. I'm just living your life.
I don't understand.
I choose to live my life as a woman.
Earth 65.
Oh.
Still Earth, just another reality of it.
You're kidding me. God, Doctor Strange is a quack.
Yeah. You should know better than to trust doctors. I mean, Morbius, Octopus, Doom. Get a grip, dude.
So I'm guessing I'm on Earth 1?
Earth 616.
Whoa.
Oh. Seriously?
Alan Moore actually wanted to call it Earth 666, but that didn't fly.
Whoa,
Yeah,
is that true?
It wasn't Alan Moore. It was
So
somebody else.
what's your story?
But that's actually true.
My story is your story. See, in my world, I was the one bitten by the radioactive spider, who became the wall-crawling mass vigilante. They call me Spider-Woman.
That's what they came up with? I mean, based off your costume, I would think of something like Ghost Spider or something.
Catchy.
Well, what about me? Is there
Ghosts?
a me here?
He's not an
Well-
all-star student, this one.
There was.
Oh, crap.
Yeah. Then again, everyone in school did call you Pathetic Parker, so not much of a loss.
She's negging you.
Ouch.
Oh, yeah,
Well,
she's
if
using
the
the
spider
rules.
bit you, what was I?
You turned into the lizard.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and wait for it. You did it to impress me. Kinda dumb, if you ask me.
Jesus. Did it at least work?
No.
Should I be
Fuck.
should I be jacking off yet?
I had
Yes.
to put you down.
Okay, that
Without
was just
doubt.
me.
Well, what was I supposed to do? Be seen around with my reptilian boyfriend?
Wait, does that mean that?
In your dreams, at least in this reality. In yours, different story.
If you cut the lizard's dick
in
off, does it grow back?
my world, did we know each other?
Yes, Peter. And you killed me.
Gwen?
Oh my God.
Hard cut to a hard cut.
She's sucking his dick, Aaron.
Yeah, I don't know what happened here. This is not. Oh my.
And
Convenient.
They cut holes in the costume.
She's suddenly less aerodynamic.
And her breast scissors are exploding out of it.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not a good costume.
I'm gonna tell you something. This is gonna be hard to market.
Oh,
Sony?
it's hard.
Yeah.
And we know people that do the marketing at Sony. We need
Yeah,
to-
yeah. We gotta get
We
them
gotta
some
ask
tips.
her. We gotta ask her. Like, what are you gonna do with this movie?
Yeah. I did. I honestly like with the.
Oh my God.
Okay. The
Seems to be some
with some of the
digestion problem.
Marvel factoids.
Sounds like that guy's stomping around in all that piss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty soon she might be.
Oh.
With all the Marvel factoids they were throwing in there, I might actually see what these creators have to offer.
I know they might have a better vision than the top,
than Sony.
the so-called top brass.
Yeah.
I'm disappointed they didn't fight.
Oh, they might.
You know, because that's what I'm into now.
Looks like they're getting into a sex fight like Chris Colt did in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Better than she fights.
I think we probably can turn it off now.
Yeah.
It seems.
You might be able to just scroll through and see if there's anything you might want to see in there. But I think there might be some upside down stuff.
There might be.
That was definitely in one Spider-Man porn parody I saw.
Yeah.
Oh,
the upside down blowjob.
Yeah.
So he went to town on her spider pussy.
Yeah. And there she is. She's like, I don't know if she's using her sticking to the wall abilities with that.
Yeah, and she also has all these great detachable things where you can get to the goodies.
Yeah.
While
the costume.
keeping the costume entirely intact.
Yeah.
And now that's just smart.
Yeah.
That's good costume design. Anyways.
Now, is it reverse? If you're a spider, is it reverse cowgirl? Or is it more of a spider?
Yeah, Spidey style.
Yeah, Spidey style. Okay, yeah, and that's Spidey. That's more Spidey style from a different angle. A lot more
So,
Spidey style.
There you go.
Okay.
Anyways, I thought it was creative what they threw in some of the factoids there in the beginning.
Where did it go?
If he was a real Spider-Man, he'd have 8 arms and he'd give those titties 8 thumbs down.
No, not those. Those were nice.
No, I think he'd give them 8 arms up.
Yeah.
Those are pretty nice.
No, yeah, they were fine.
Fine?
They were great. They were the best. What do you want me to say?
Better than fine, not as good as the best. Simple.
You're demanding I grade them the exact same way you do.
Not the same way.
Matt.
Uh-huh.
You're up, man. Cleanse this.
Okay. Well, I'll cleanse it in the only way I know how.
In a bucket of piss?
With war.
War is a force that gives us meaning.
Oh, actually, no. I'll do a real quick. Actually, no. I'll save that one. So in Oh, I forgot about that one. Okay. No, I'll cleanse with war. That seemed right. So in 2023, the country, Niger, had a coup. Now, they've had a series of coups over the last 20 years. It's been a real issue. But the military rose up and they...
Take their shirt off, twist around the head like a helicopter.
Well, you're not completely wrong.
Okay.
But they did take over the presidential palace and arrest the president and his family, except for his daughters who were in Paris.
Yeah.
And then the next day, they made an announcement on television, and it's state-owned TV.
Oh, no.
So the programming had to change.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so here's the thing, though. They were ready for the changeover. And I'm gonna.
The family was?
No, the army.
Oh, so they had B-roll ready. They had
state TV ready to go.
That's the first thing you got to do.
This is good. This is like
if you take over a country and you don't have programming ready to go, you're bound to lose because you got to give these people what they want, and what they want is entertainment.
Yeah, and that's what they gave them. And I'm going to show you 3 videos.
It also shows that everything is as it should be.
Yeah.
Right.
As well, especially when you see these videos. So here's one of the videos.
We got a Jeep out here in the desert with a big gun on the back.
This is from the country of Niger.
And we got a guy.
It's a music video, but everybody's in army stuff.
Yeah.
Pulling someone out of a truck.
Oh, yeah.
Like reenacting
arrests,
maybe, or maybe actually doing arrests. It's hard to say. It looks pretty real somehow.
This guy's also kind of dancing.
Strutting?
Yeah, he's kind of falling down a sand dune.
Sand, yeah. Certainly no snow.
No, certainly
It's
not.
the Reservoir Dogs walk.
Yep. So, you turn on the video the next day after the coup, you might see something like that. You turn on the TV. You might also see something like this. And just more music and dancing.
Yeah, okay.
We just got a classic concert set up here.
But there's also, again, a guy in army fatigue.
Oh, this is like that Stop Making Sense documentary.
Yeah, it's pretty much the Talking Heads.
Yeah.
But the suits are all normal sized. So everything's normal.
Yeah, everything. I mean, this is probably as good as it was on TV anyway, right? Music's great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this goes on for another minute. But the real gem was this one. I forget who. People were posting them on Twitter, and so I went down a little rabbit hole, found as many as I could. But this one takes the cake here. This is, again, more music and dancing with people in army fatigues. But there's a green screen now.
Oh, we got a guitar instead of a rifle in the marching configuration.
Okay.
We see some bombs going off in the background. It's very much like in and out as far as whether they're trying to soothe you or scare you.
Yeah,
A little bit of both.
But a guy in army fatigues marching with a guitar.
Yeah.
While bombs are going
go out,
off.
or did you turn that off?
No, that was it.
Okay.
That was a cool 17 seconds of.
And they just loop that for weeks.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Pretty scary stuff.
It doesn't seem comforting.
It does not.
But maybe,
You're in good hands.
Yeah.
Military coup d'etat.
Yeah, and then there's this random ghost guy or something. They're not paying it. Not a lot of thought put into it, but you got to fill time sometimes.
You just got to fill the air. No dead air.
Content.
Right.
Content.
People,
Right.
no
Content.
dead air.
Right.
Content.
And that's why we're here.
Do you want to go to an old commercial of mine? It's the bottom of my list, Matt.
Okay.
If you wouldn't mind.
Oh, no, I don't. I'll tell you that.
And this was sent to me by one handsome Joe Latchett.
Oh. Boy, that guy's handsome. Okay, what do we got here, John?
We got ourselves a little product.
I love products.
That's cool. We're here to sell.
94 fisherman.
Okay. Who wants to clean and debone them? I'll do it.
Hey.
What gives? You want to do it? Just wait till you see what I've got.
Awesome.
It's the Wonder Boner. The Wonder Boner?
Hey.
Oh, you laugh now.
Yeah.
Just watch.
I'm wearing
You just
a
assemble the
collared
Wonder
shirt.
Boner stainless steel rods like this. Take the fish, find the top of the spine, sliding through the ring on the Wonder Boner, and
Oh.
voila! The Wonder Boner.
My wife would like that.
Jeez.
Introducing the Wonder Boner, the amazing new fishing tool that makes deboning fish a breeze. The Wonder Boner's unique design removes the bones from trout, char,
This is Joe
and
Buck.
whitefish. Simply connect the appropriate size stainless steel rods. Start the spine through
what
the
was-
ring.
It
and
sounds
push
like the guy that
fish
played
through.
Lumber.
It's
Yeah,
that easy.
It does, yeah.
And the Wonder Boner comes with a polyethylene storage case
Oh,
that
cool.
doubles as a base and a cutting board.
That's
Why
awesome.
go through the hassle of deboning a fish
Why?
the old-fashioned way?
I'm
when
not-
the Wonder
I'm not
Boner
going
makes
to.
deboning fish this easy.
Stick your boner in.
Yeah.
Well,
You can also
I
sound
think
yourself.
the Wonder Boner's a winner. So, Dave, when did you get the Wonder Boner? It's funny you should ask.
Order your Wonder
how
Boner
it
now.
ends. Like, what the
Call
fuck is going on?
1-800-310-3039 and
Well,
receive
actually,
the
that
amazing
man
Wonder
was
Boner
fucking
for
me
just
in the ass.
$19.95.
I think my wife
the Wonder
would like
Boner
that.
comes complete with 3
It's
stainless
totally
steel rod
real.
tops
Yeah.
and 2 extension rods.
But
and
they're
will
also-
debone fish up to 3 pounds.
No, it is a
The
perfect.
Wonder Boner is
It's
the
a perfect commercial.
gift for
Yeah.
your fishing
Yeah.
friends and your favorite chef. In fact, every tackle box in every kitchen should have the Wonder Boner. Call 1-800-310-3039
it's San
and order
Diego.
your Wonder
It's
Boner for only
spelled
$19.95.
W-U-N.
1-800-310-3039.
Like
Call now.
Boner.
German efficiency.
The Wonder Boner.
Fantastic.
It's really
My wife would like
I think
one.
my wife would like that. You think the guy's wife would like that, Aaron?
Yeah, with the way
Yeah,
he's
yeah.
spending all day fishing and drinking. Yeah, she could use it.
Yeah.
Any
Now,
boner he gets is a Wonder
comes
Boner.
back home, his fish don't smell like fish guts.
Mm-hmm.
You get up in there.
Yeah. He's like, I'm gonna chum up the waters.
Jesus Christ.
I don't even
I don't know when you say
I
it.
don't
It
even know
just,
what that means.
oh, you know. Aaron, what?
What's next, Aaron?
Wunderboner. Yeah, there's what is it? There's a Reddit subreddit for like the infomercials where people are just like fucking up. You know,
Oh!
yeah. I think it's called "Where Did My Soda Go?"
Yeah, that sounds right.
Because it's
Are you tired of losing your soda?
Yeah.
And it cuts to black and white. Everything cuts to black.
it's always black and white, and then somehow their hands don't work,
Oh.
and everything in their arms just explodes out,
Yeah.
and then they trip and fall, and they're like, "Oh no,
Oh God.
are you a fucking idiot?"
Yeah.
I got a cool commercial. Let's go back to a commercial. Let's do
I
the
love to
cyberpunk
watch.
one.
Mm-hmm.
It's not necessarily funny. It's very visual. So hopefully, maybe we could put a link to it or anything. It tickled me a little bit. I liked it. It was very
Okay.
cool. It's an ad for what's the name of this? It's a stout beer.
Murphy's.
Yeah,
Is it Murphy's Stout? Murphy's Irish Stout.
Murphy's Irish
Yeah,
Stout.
yeah.
I would say maybe the number 2 stout.
What's number 1?
Guinness.
Guinness. Okay, all right. Just checking you. Murphy's Irish Stout, and it's done in the style of Japanese animation.
I think you showed us this before.
Not on the show.
I don't think on the show.
No?
I don't remember.
I just sent it in a text, I think. But this guy's got a wheelie leg. There's fucking artillery banging a drum.
Yeah. This is crazy for an Irish stout to do this.
It's crazy for any commercial to commission this.
But it's really cool.
And there's guys coming up through the sewers in Neo Tokyo.
If you told me it was at least a Japanese beer, I would be like, okay.
Yeah.
This is nuts.
There's a hooker. There's a fucking guy with a kite.
Yeah.
He's ziplining down past the hooker. Looks like a fishing boat. A guy with a Raiden hat.
I like that you decided she's a hooker because she put lipstick on.
She's wearing a red dress.
Yeah.
Murphy's Irish Stout.
Let's chug them. Let's chug them, fellas.
This guy's
Oh
got
my God,
the
it's
colors.
fucking Kano.
Yeah. Big.
Uh-oh.
What could that be?
Oh, no.
Don't miss
Don't
it,
miss
baby.
This old bastard.
It's just fucking nice. It's
That's
very
a great
well
commercial.
made.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I could use a Murphy's right now, I tell you.
Hey,
What's
for
that?
some reason, I want Murphy's.
Yeah.
Then I go back to my 23-hour job plugging in data into my brain.
Yeah, so I can afford the laser eye.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the autofocus.
So I can feed my DigiDog.
Yeah. It only eats data. Oh, well, that reminds me.
Oh, data. Say, speaking of data.
Hey.
I got a little media for you about data.
Okay.
And energy. You guys are familiar with the Transformers, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so the first generation of the Transformers was pretty loose.
Okay.
Well, they're robots in disguise.
Yeah. Not a great disguise.
Cars, trucks.
Yeah. They all look the same. Yeah.
Bikes.
So it, they kind of just were making up rules as they go. At one point, they try to the Decepticons, the bad guys, they collect those energy cubes, right? They're trying to steal all the energy. The Autobots are always fighting
Isn't
them
it
off.
always a war for resources?
I swear to God.
Even on the planet
Earth.
No, what is it? Where do they come from?
Megatron?
No, Auto.
Rodica.
Yeah. It's pretty hot there.
Yeah.
But well, they're the Autobots and the Decepticons. Megatron's the bad guy.
Yeah. Optimus Prime's a good guy.
Yeah, I forget what the play. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, but there's
Anyways,
a planet of
bunch of robots fighting each other on Earth for energy so they can leave, even though they seem like they're pretty strong. They could probably fly into the atmosphere, out of the atmosphere, and
They're spending a lot of energy down here.
Yeah, I guess so. So they're stealing energy cubes. That's their big thing. And here's just one scene where the Decepticons do get a bunch of energy cubes, and this is what they do with it.
Energy cubes.
Decepticons, a toast to the imminent destruction of the accursed Autobots.
Oh, they drink it, just chugging it.
We won't need to conserve it after tomorrow. We can bleed this planet dry. Boy, these are good. I needed to refuel. Energy.
Energy.
This stuff's the greatest.
Oh God, they're all fucked up.
Oh, dude.
Those were the good old days back on Cybertron.
Cybertron.
We have to sneak around in these ugly ass disguises.
Ugly ass disguises?
I think it's like ugly Earth disguises.
Earth disguises. But
Ugly ass disguises.
Like, remember we could just be ourselves?
We didn't have to fucking,
I didn't have to
transform.
Yeah, pretend that was mom's Volvo or whatever.
Oh, God.
She's getting fooled around with.
Yeah. She's cheating on her husband.
How do I tell
There's
him?
a bunch of fucking French fries in the seats.
They never clean out the dash.
Those are the days on Cybertron.
The tires are low.
Mrs. Wilson squats on the stick shift.
She's always grinding my gears, literally.
Yeah.
The check engine light's been on for 3 months. The stupid bitch won't do anything.
Their voices are the best.
Yeah, they really are incredible. Or Soundwave. Or
Classic evil.
Soundwave is my favorite because he's a tape recorder.
Yeah, he only speaks in.
But he's like, he just has an incredible synth voice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, I should find that. But we don't have time to get to that now because there was there
was a disturbance in the force.
Here's a video. Well, I'll just tell you this. So there was an evil nation.
Oh no!
In the first generations of Transformers.
An evil nation?
Oh my God.
Yeah. And they had tons of energy.
Oh God.
Would you like to guess what the name of the There's no way you'll guess it.
Yeah, well then tell me.
Okay, fine. I'm just spitballing here. It's the Socialist Democratic Federated Republic of Carbamia.
Oh, Carbamia.
It has a population of 4,000 people and 10,000 camels, according to this sign that they have in the TV show.
That should, that is not racist.
No, I mean, with the Carbamia, I thought it might be Irish, but...
Nope. That's what was probably maybe
they call it Carbamia, but it's mostly camels.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they've got all that
Well,
energy.
the people are getting blown up by the car bombs.
You're right.
I bet you a lot of those people that survived ride camels.
Yeah,
you can't blow a candle
just
up.
so they're not dependent on the energy.
Yeah. Or they're going green. Yeah. It's located in the Sahara Desert in the continent of Africa on the planet Earth, of course. The coast has a coastline. Foreign ships that venture too close and they get fired on. It's a very xenophobic state ruled by Abdul Fakidi.
Oh.
Fakadi.
Yeah. It gets most of its wealth from oil.
Okay.
Okay.
And the people are often heard swearing on the lives of their mother's camels.
Okay.
Oh, God. This is so fucked up.
And here's a video someone on YouTube, I forget who, I'm sorry, did just of a cut of all the references to them in the...
This should be good, Aaron. You'll like this.
Kind of your thing.
Yeah, it's real xenophobia.
And off on the starboard bow, we have the African nation of Carbomia.
Don't like Carbomia.
But of Carbomia? I can no longer tolerate them in Carbomia.
That's Abdul.
Carbomia energon. As Supreme Military Commander, King of Kings, and President for life of the Socialist Democratic Federated Republic of Carbomia, I have made my decision. You may remain in Carbomia, but
It's made out of oil from Africa, from Carbomia.
Carbomia?
Now hear this. Approaching Carbomia and no signs of Trypticon.
King of Kings and President for life of
Taj Mahal.
Carbomia.
Return to Carbomia. We're getting low on super energon.
Attention, Metroplex and Autobots. We are having an international crisis in Carbomia. I urgently request that you invade my country. Oh, you have my word of honor, Rodimus. In fact, I swear to you on the grave of my mother's camel and my uncle's goat and even my sister's donkeys.
Oh, my God.
And did I say my brother's
He's
sheep
got the
and my
fucking-
nephew's roosters? Such fine roosters you never did see.
Such fine roosters you never did see.
A most unfortunate occurrence. Pitiful. Outrageous.
Yeah. Outrageous.
It was quite outrageous.
He swore it on the whole farm.
Oh, my.
Yeah. Well,
And not on any of the family members, but their pets.
Prize pets.
Yeah, the
Or
grave-
livestock, really.
Yeah.
That is wild, Aaron.
Yeah.
That is really...
I didn't do it.
That is like something you would come out with, though.
In satire.
So, yeah, I guess
They're
they're
playing this for kids on Saturday morning in 1988.
No, what
yeah.
the fuck?
And they're bad, and then they're good, but they're still racist.
Yeah, please liberate us.
Yeah.
We want you to come here. What?
I'm begging you, please invade us.
Take my wife, please.
Oh my God, yeah, you can see the Air Force signing off on that.
Yeah. Perfect.
Yeah, talk about how they want us to invade.
Yeah.
Well, they don't need the oil. They ride camels.
Yeah.
I mean, if it was, it was too early for liberate. They liberate us.
That's probably, do you think that's what kids thought when Iraq happened? They're like, maybe there's
It's just like
Decepticons.
our mom, yeah.
I'm guessing that's when it happened.
Yeah, God.
I mean, yeah,
fuck.
I don't know. I can't remember what year this was, but that's late 80s, early 90s right there, if I know it.
Jesus Christ. Can we take a quick break for a second? Come right back?
Sure.
Be right back, folks. And we're back. D-boys.
Oh, aye.
D-boys.
Tight.
Who's up? Who's got some shit?
I only have one. I only have one left.
Okay.
So-
Wait, do you want to do your one?
Yeah, I'll do mine. This is a musical number.
Okay, I love a musical number.
Matt, this is the Italian one. Right below the
Adriano?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God.
Adriano Celentano?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Mike Adriano.
No. Yeah, if Mike Adriano's got a fucking anal mixtape.
He might.
Yeah, I mean,
honestly does.
if anybody,
I don't pigeonhole performers.
if anybody would, it seems like he could. Okay. So what do we got here, Aaron?
So this is an Italian recording artist
cold in ancient
from the 70s. He recorded a song. It's actually quite a banger. In fact, Marcella had it on her Spotify playlist for the loft she used to Airbnb. She'd have that like on the playlist for like the guests and stuff. It's a fucking cool song.
Yeah.
It's called Prison Collins and Crucial. You'll hear him say it. it's supposed to sound like English, but it's all gibberish.
Oh, that's funny.
Very good. Yeah,
Yeah.
I feel like I've heard something like that sort of thing before, but I don't remember this.
Freezing cold in ancient usual.
You the cold maze, say one, freezing cold in ancient and choose all. Alright.
Hey.
When I stay in the shoes now, I'll hold build the scene in a whole red maybe get the color boss dying.
Yeah, it's the same one. It's the same one. I've heard. So good.
Not a word of English, but it sounds like it.
Yeah.
This is kind of like, John, when you pretend to sing Chinese and you go, ching, ching.
Is that what I do?
Yeah, you make those gibberish sounds.
Jesus Christ, John!
I've never done that in my life. But not in front of me. Now you're doing it.
I'm doing you doing that. So it's kind of racist what he's doing,
But this is the thing, though, where they're making this decision to go like Italian doesn't hit the same way.
Exactly.
So they're going like it's better to do gibberish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, something.
Good song.
And also since it is. But in a lot of funk stuff too, there is some stuff where it gets pretty gibberishy anyway.
All right, that's a word.
Eyes, mind, senseless, and it goes so with bezel. Eyes.
That sounds like Italian.
Well, I should have sleeping at the king of the scene till I just a number of how had a good time. Left face to go.
It's like he's being sped up and slowed down at the same time.
It's speaking backwards.
Yeah.
I my chance, let ain't a hill shut go and breathe on. You the call and made us say one, please sit coordination at two song, alright. You know, you don't feel as you can on them door, there's people that have to like big yo.
So, Aaron, have you looked up the song at all?
A long time ago. I had this on my list to play for a while, and I've seen live versions where we did like on variety shows and stuff, and music video.
Yeah.
But this is the remastered best audio quality.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it does sound great. Well, so he was a popular, one of the most popular rock musicians in Italy in the '60s, and. One reviewer said his artistic persona was characterized by loud lyrics and inelegant body movements.
Nice.
Which was very unlike the music of the time. And he said that he's long inspired by American music.
Clearly. He's playing that fucking harmonica, man.
Yeah. And Bob Dylan.
Clearly. And honestly, this is a little bit easier to understand than Bob Dylan.
Yeah. Oh, the harmonica really made you.
Yeah, it really came out.
Good song.
It is. No, it is. It's a.
Can't believe Tarantino hasn't used it.
Kinda.
It was a loop of 4 drum beats and improvised lyrics.
Had me fooled.
Wow. Yeah. I feel like, it's a song I've seen and stuff and heard.
Mm-hmm.
And it's
a good one.
Very good. Great beat.
Yeah.
Great sound to it.
Catchy.
Yeah. Adriano Celentano.
I have a thing here. I don't know if I don't believe we ever talked about it. I was just really made aware of this.
I do have one more.
You do?
Yeah.
Well, speaking of backwards, do you remember which one of you sent the screen grab?
Oh, John sent it.
From Bill and Ted.
That was courtesy of Joe Latchett as well. That was
Joe Latchett.
He happened to be watching Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey with the captions on, and that was why he caught the chant that they're sending Bill and Ted to hell with. is Ed.
While they're doing the seance.
While they're doing the seance, is Ed and Chris will rule the world backwards.
Yes, you should
Ed,
the closed captioning.
Yes.
And
meaning Chris Matheson and Ed Solomon, the writers of both 3 movies.
That's right. Let's see. Now, I do have one more, but while you can pull one more up, or pull yours up while I pull the other.
I think we have a longer form sort of thing here.
But I can go if you want.
Sure, go ahead.
But you will have to
pay attention.
Yeah,
listen, Aaron.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Okay, so you guys know the show Melrose Place, right?
Love it.
The Aaron Spelling classic.
No, that's Beverly Hills.
Good enough. Right idea.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Melrose Place.
Man, it's I mean,
very good, John.
90210 is the better.
I actually think the better theme is Melrose. I'm not gonna lie. More memorable.
Well, hey, agree to disagree.
To each his own. To each his own.
See you in court, pal.
This is the court. So I got this from an article from Slate from Isaac Butler last year, a couple months ago. But it was also written by the New York Times about 8 years ago or so. So the
failing New York Times.
Yes, this is continued to. And it's about this man. Well, I guess let's go back to the 90s very briefly.
Whoa!
Again. Well, you know,
take it back.
When
way back,
there was an art movement called the Barbie Liberation Organization.
Blow.
And what they did is they took G.I. Joes and Barbies and they swapped their voice boxes, and then put them back together and put them on shelves.
Wow. Cool. So kind of a guerrilla art kind of thing.
Yeah. And here's a little.
Do you think that's why there's so many trans people now? Is because they?
Yes, they got one of those.
That's why we can't allow art in this country.
That's right. Or we should.
G.I. Barbie.
So here's a video of that they made, the BLO.
Hi, I'm Teen Talk Barbie, the spokesdoll for the BLO.
They're doing
that
the Conan
stands
Arnold.
for the Barbie Liberation Organization. We're an international group of children's toys that are revolting against the companies that made us. We've turned against our creators because they use us to brainwash
You're seeing
kids.
Barbie with a huge
They
drill.
build us in a way that perpetuates gender-based stereotypes. Those stereotypes have a negative effect on children's development. We have set up our own hospitals where we are carrying out corrective surgery on ourselves.
Barbie.
Now we say things
creating
like
toys.
this.
Troops, attack that Cobra tank at the command post. No escape for the guilty. Vengeance is
He's got no fucking shirt on.
While saying that.
I donated my voice to a G.I. Joe because they want to be free too. They don't want to say all that violent war stuff.
This shit's
now
nuts.
he says what I used to say.
Want to go shopping? I love school, don't you?
That's a G.I. Joe's.
Will we ever have enough clothes?
After we finish our corrective surgery, we climb back into our cartons and are shipped to stores everywhere.
Oh, they're post-op. Yeah.
Watch carefully now as the doll leaves his hand and is placed back on the shelf. A time bomb waiting for the unsuspecting customer.
This is awesome.
Now watch as 2 other BLO members brazenly replace at least a half a dozen more Barbie dolls at another nearby store.
News 8.
So this is real news reporting on people buying.
7-year-old Zach Zevlin thought this doll was a factory mistake, but it was soon discovered this G.I. Joe was in fact ambushed by the Barbie Liberation Organization.
He's in disguise.
In press releases, the group claims to have gotten 300 altered Barbies and G.I. Joes onto store shelves in 43 states.
This little-known faction of underground toy terrorists is waging a video war, claiming responsibility for the sex change operations.
I like it because it isn't so violent. It makes it more funny.
Is nothing sacred?
Kids like it.
If protesters can tamper with the voices of children's icons, what can be next?
Pause. I'm sorry.
Go on.
Dude,
The slippery slope.
there's nothing sacred.
The man
I
wearing
live in a world where the G.I. Joe wants to go shopping.
I mean, what the hell?
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
If they can do this to kids' toys, could they do it to me?
What's next? Is a transformer gonna want to go green?
They're gonna take over Carbamia?
I mean, what the hell?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's cool, man. That's
Pretty
very
cool, right?
That is really cool.
Yeah, I'd like to learn. I mean, I don't know if there's much more to learn about it, but it is.
I wonder if there's any BLO splinter groups. And,
Yeah.
are they still active?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think they probably largely.
The fire. Have we started a fire?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. The fire rises. And, well, I mean, I'm sure, and now there's a bunch of Barbies that are,
Making movies.
yeah, or trans and,
Hey, Transformer Barbie.
yeah.
Yep, it's real.
Yeah. Some trans G.I. Joe veteran Barbie in a wheelchair.
Yeah.
Top seller, probably.
I'd get it.
Energy. It's just fucking, they put a Decepticon voice in it.
Matt, did we lose picture?
Yeah, my computer's.
Stop it,
Dude, the blow got you.
Oh yeah, it's well.
There's a virus embedded in the video.
Well, can I tell you about so do you know about this movie Roar?
Yes, the Lion movie.
Yes,
where Melanie Griffith got ripped up.
You do know about it?
Yeah, it's very famous.
Do you know about it?
Was that her? That wasn't her pet lion, was it?
Oh, I think it was her pet lion.
She grew up with a lion.
Yeah, she grew up with a lion, and then she got clawed up a little.
So
bit.
no, her mother was Tippi Hedren.
Yes,
and Tippi Hedren and this guy John or Noel Marshall. Were making it in response to endangered wildlife, and then they got like lion cubs in Sherman Oaks.
Yeah,
right.
I mean, even today, it's a good place to find a lion cub. If you need one.
And so they kind of had this very naive idea about like
you can raise them to be docile.
Yeah, big cats and humans like cohabitating, and luckily for them, for the most part, that would be as true as avoided major tragedy.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It
was as successful as it could have possibly been.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be a comedy. Okay. I believe it ended up costing $17 million.
Now that's the comedy.
And I think it brought in $2 million. Tippi Hedren and Marshall would not
stay together
very shortly after.
Yeah, losing that kind of money will do that.
I don't think it's just about the money.
Oh.
Other things that wouldn't stay together, parts of human flesh.
When a lion meets them. John, keep going. Sorry.
This is before the Endangered Species Act of 1973, so they were ordered to get the fuck out of Sherman Oaks with them, and they purchased property in Soledad Canyon, and they hired staff to construct a set and a 2-story house inspired by African architecture.
Cool.
And
that's where lions live.
It was
huts.
The house was supported by 14 telephone poles, which made it sturdy enough to bear the weight of 50 big cats. Okay,
that's
too many cats. It's too many of any kind of cat.
Staff was composed of non-union workers. And
there we go.
They were not able to afford them, and they were also afraid of breaking union rules, which they certainly would have.
Well, they wouldn't be drinking Miller Lite, I'll tell you that, pal.
Yeah.
As I am.
And they brought in Siberian tigers, an African bull elephant named Timbo.
Great. Cool.
And they expanded it to just be called Roar. So they have lions. And they're like, no more.
Well, the elephant will calm the lions.
They would eventually accumulate, by 1979, 71 lions, 26 tigers.
What? I mean, they're endangered, I imagine.
A tigon.
A tigon?
Yes.
Is that it's different than a liger?
Yeah. Well, it depends which
Who
one's
the daddy
male.
is.
Yeah.
Ligon. Energy.
Yes. Male tiger.
Cool.
Lion. 9 black panthers, 10 cougars, 2 jaguars, 4 leopards, 2 elephants, 6 black swans, 4 Canadian geese, 4 cranes, 2 peacocks, 7 flamingos, and a marabou stork.
And a partridge.
Yeah.
There we go. The only one they turned down was a hippo.
Because fuck hippos,
No, they're
man.
dangerous.
Yeah, those things.
Yeah, not like those.
Yeah, not like 71 tigers.
Dude, the hippo would have fucking kept all those things in check.
That's true. Yeah, it's a real sheepdog.
After 6 years of production had been completed, the big cats numbered about 100. The total would eventually reach 150.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
The cost of feeding the animals was $4,000 per week.
At least.
They sold their 4 houses and 600 acres near Magic Mountain to pay debts, and they went bankrupt.
Yeah, on beef.
He had been executive producer of The Exorcist, and that money was coming in to feed this fucking shit show.
Could you imagine the shit from all those animals every day? Lion shit, elephant shit,
the farms nearby.
Ligon shit.
They sold Hedron's fur coat, which was given to her by Alfred Hitchcock for starring in The Birds.
Yeah, also a lot of trauma.
Could have made a few new fur coats.
So John Marshall, the son, was an animal wrangler, set mechanic, boom operator, camera operator. He was a veteran. He was doing veterinary work, giving vaccines, drawing blood from animals.
They'd return the favor.
The dad Noel said he was asked why he was taking all these risks, and he said, "You get into anything slowly. We've been on this project now for 5 years. Everything we own, everything we've achieved is tied up in it. Today we're 55% complete. We're at a point where we just have to do it." Some of the big cats were plagued with airborne illnesses. 14 lions and tigers died as a result. They started filming in 76.
So many.
It was scheduled to last for 6 months. But they started getting wildfires out there.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Oh, because the animals were starting fires.
Yeah. Life finds a way.
So Jan de Bont, cinematographer,
and director.
Not for this.
Oh, Jan de Bont was the cinematographer for Roar.
Yes.
Got it.
And Basic Instinct and Die Hard.
Yeah.
Pretty much all the same movie though.
And so they were doing a lot of documentary style shit, and there was one scene that took 7 weeks to complete because they had to train the animals to ride in a car.
Jesus Christ.
He would never Marshall would never stop filming because he didn't want to lose a take, and
or an actor.
One session had a leopard involving Tippi Hedren's face, which had been coated in honey.
Oh.
And she said it was one of the most dangerous scenes she agreed to film because the handlers were 8 feet away and they would not have been able to stop the cat from biting her.
There wasn't like some invisible leash.
What's the plot?
It's a comedy.
What's the story? What's the give me?
I think it's people are trying to live together with big cats, and it was supposed to be selling that idea. And even I think Tippi Hedren later was like, she thought it was successful at that, which is fucking insane.
And she comes from a movie with killer animals.
Yeah, but she didn't die during it.
The birds are dangerous, not these fucking killer cats.
Well, it was Hitchcock that was dangerous to her.
That's true.
It has been estimated of the 140-person crew, at least 70 were injured during production.
Oh my God!
John, the son, Marshall, said that he believed the number was over 100.
And the guy editing the thing, he tripped walking out of the trailer.
Yeah.
Noel was bitten through the hands when he interacted with the lions during a fight scene. They thought he might lose his arm. He had, by the time he suffered 8 puncture wounds on his leg caused by a lion, which was curious about his anti-reflection makeup. He'd already been bitten around 11 times. He was hospitalized when his face and chest were injured and diagnosed with blood poisoning. He was also diagnosed with gangrene.
Oh my God.
That's...
It took him several years to fully recover.
Jesus Christ.
Years!
During a promo shoot in 73, Hedren, I said Hendren earlier. Hedren was bitten in the head. By a lion.
Yeah, so I remember hearing about that
whose
one.
teeth scraped against her skull.
Goo.
She was given a tetanus shot. And
because they got those rusty teeth.
She was admitted to the Antelope Valley Hospital after Tembo, the 5-ton elephant, picked her up with his trunk by the ankle, fracturing it before bucking her off his back. She said that Tembo was trying to keep her from falling and was not at fault.
He was trying to help.
She was left with phlebitis and gangrene.
Well, it was an antelope hospital. It wasn't a human one, so you know what are you gonna do?
Melanie Griffith, her daughter, she received 50 stitches after being attacked by a lioness. They thought she would lose an eye. She did need some facial reconstruction surgery.
Well, at least she's in Hollywood.
A lion bit the back of John Marshall, Noel Marshall's son's head. He was basically scalped and needed 56 stitches. Jerry Marshall was bitten in the leg by a lion while he was in a cage on the set, and he was hospitalized along with Hedren for a month.
He was in a cage.
DeBont was scalped.
Oh my God!
He needed 220 stitches.
220. That's more than on a baseball.
Yeah, they see like the whole back of his head was gone. And he went right back to work.
In the wind, he really flutters back and forth.
Was everybody on coke?
Even the animal.
What would lead anybody to all be doing this?
And keep going.
Yeah, probably the
and
coke.
shake it off.
Yeah.
Togar, one of the lead lions,
was a real diva. Wouldn't come out of his trailer for anything less than a human scalp.
He bit the assistant director Doron Cowper in the throat and jaw and tried to pull off on one of his ears after he unintentionally cued an attack.
No, don't come in too early.
Yeah, man, if it ain't on the page, they don't.
He had to have 4.5 hours of surgery. It was after the attack was reported as nearly fatal. A nurse told the Santa Cruz Sentinel reporter that his injuries were acute, but that he was conscious and in fair condition after the surgery. After witnessing the attacks, 20 crew members left the set. And many did not want to return.
They were multiple were attacked by lions on their way out.
Yeah, get back
here. And so the canyon was flooded in '78 after a night of heavy rain. The property was destroyed by a 10-foot flood, in which 4 sound crew members had to be rescued
by a one boat.
Marshall himself helped to rescue many of the animals. 15 lions and tigers escaped from the set after fences and cages collapsed, and the sheriff and local law enforcement killed 3 lions, including Robbie, the lead.
No, who's an understudy?
Who was replaced by Zuru.
Yeah, okay.
Well, as if nobody's going to be able to tell.
Well, everybody knows Zuru. He had a really hot spark.
A lot of people thought that Zuru set it up.
Yeah.
Well.
A lot of the set and the editing equipment and film stock were destroyed. Over $3 million of damage was caused. The Southern Pacific Railroad office offered to help and send railway cars as temporary housing for the animals.
Cool.
Why is everyone helping out with this insanity? I don't know, dude.
It does sound like a fun thing to help with.
They rebuilt the set. 700 replacement trees were purchased.
Stop it.
Where's all this money coming from? Probably the Southern Pacific Railroad. The
humans and animals were harmed in the making of this picture,
and God decided to flood it.
Oh my God!
Again.
Yeah.
And yeah, so I mean, it's fucking insane.
So we gonna watch the trailer?
We can.
Did you send me one?
Media.
I did not,
okay.
But I think we should
Google search.
Yeah.
A YouTube.
A simple Google search. It being a comedy is insane.
Was it Roar? What was it called?
Yeah.
Yeah. The Sun said later on.
Not that one.
I believe.
Oh, Nicole Kid.
Draft House Pictures. Picked it up.
Okay.
And I think they did a 2015 re-release, and they thought it was.
Was it 81?
That's it.
It was 1981.
Okay.
It looks like Apple TV might have been making a movie about that.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I mean, that's the more interesting story, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, I just want to say, the takes with the actual maulings where people went to the hospital are all used.
Well, yeah. You know how hard it is to get.
So Draft House Films, Alamo Draft House, my favorite place to lurk.
For over a decade, Noel Marshall, Tippi Hedren, and their family lived with 150 untrained wild animals to create what became the most dangerous movie ever made.
Wait, hold on. It's not coming out of the.
So the thing was, like, they didn't know what to do, really.
No animals were harmed in making this film.
Only humans.
Not true whatsoever.
70 members of the cast and crew were. Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Oh my God. It's like Walt Disney went insane and shot a snuff version of Swiss Family Robinson. Oh!
That.
Jesus fucking Christ.
That nobody was killed is insane.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just watching it feels dangerous. Like watching a live-action Lion King as Mufasa holds a switchblade to your throat.
Roar!
Tippi Hedren, broken leg. Melanie Griffith, facial reconstructive surgery. Noel Marshall, gangrene, multiple puncture wounds.
Jesus Christ.
Robbie and Togar, completely unharmed.
Robbie died.
Yeah, someone did not do their...
Wow.
That's the thing, is that people are going like, I don't want to support this movie if I think animals got harmed. They're fine with it if humans got harmed.
Yeah.
Which is hysterical.
Yeah, exactly.
But just, I mean, you could say the airborne illnesses alone.
You know, not everybody gets gangrene when they shoot a film. But
yeah, some people do.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
Roar.
Ooh.
Yeah, I didn't. I've heard the brief snippet of the story. I didn't know all the details.
Yeah, I
like
did not know
that is
there was that much carnage.
Pretty fucking crazy.
And what happened during award season?
You know,
I think
snubbed.
What did Zuru get a best actor?
I think Robbie was in the in memoriam.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. And Zuru fucking pushed his way into being that MGM lion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wow.
You got one more to close us out?
Yeah, I sent you.
Oh, you did? No.
Yeah, we've talked about this before. We've seen it. I'm sure we've all seen it.
Well, let's do this because I still haven't finished my other one.
Oh, there's
you didn't
more.
finish?
No, my computer died, and while but
good. Okay,
yeah.
good. So I felt,
it's good. It's good. Huh?
It's good that I helped out.
Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah. My computer died. Aaron, so you just sent me. Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
So this is. Would you like to explain this?
Well, you're not going to finish yours?
No, I will. I will after.
After, okay.
He's been a real diva now.
Yeah, he's a regular
what do you
Tubor or whatever was it?
Zuru.
Neither of you's a Robbie.
So, this is we've talked about it before. I'm sure we've all seen it before. I don't know if we talked about it on the show, but there was a clip that was going around the internet a few years ago about people who basically remade RoboCop.
Yeah.
And Scene 27.
Yeah.
I think you can find it on Screen Junkies or whatnot, but they remade Scene 27 from the RoboCop motion picture where RoboCop he stops a rape in progress.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
And he very famously uses his super targeting system and he shoots through the dress of the would-be rape victim.
Who is being held as a hostage now.
Yeah, that's right. And he shoots right through her flowing dress into the genitalia of the rapist.
Yeah. And so that means he'd practiced that. The targeting system had been designed to find a dick.
Yes. And in interfacing with whatever morality system inside.
Yeah. Your move, creep.
That's right. Dead or alive.
Roar.
That's right.
Oh, sorry. Wrong movie.
So, Murphy clearly had a sadistic streak when he was human, unless OCP, programmed that in there. Either way,
you don't know what
it could be a learning algorithm. It could be
these tech companies. These tech companies, they shouldn't.
And he doesn't have a dick anymore, so he might be
as far as we know,
jealous. John, you don't know if he doesn't.
If he can't have a dick, nobody can.
No.
And they really crank this one up to 11.
Crank.
And that they just extend. Well, you guys can describe
this
it.
This fan made one. Here we go.
Okay, this is Scene 27. Take final.
Our RoboCop remake, it's called.
Okay, they go through chapters. Fatal Farm. Looks great.
Does.
It is funny seeing him drive a car.
So this is the scene just as it plays.
You got the Delta C billboard.
Yeah, there's too much hair. I know. Let's give her a haircut.
And these guys are on
more hair
Nuke.
down there.
It's a non-union drug.
So it's playing out like it goes. They're ripping her skirt, cut her skirt or dress up. Here comes RoboCop.
Let the woman go. You are under arrest.
Back up, pal. He's gonna kill her.
Yeah, there's bringing out the site.
He's gonna kill her, man. He's gonna kill her. He's gonna kill her.
Targeting.
Protect the innocent. Directive 2.
Oh,
Shoots his fucking dick.
I get shot on the dick.
Your move, creep.
Just incredible.
Guy with hands up now.
Don't put your hands
unharmed.
up.
She's fine.
She's like.
And then now another rape happening.
There's another couple that's come out with
this guy's dick is just out.
exposed dicks.
He's just dancing around.
So he's zeroing in. Because he just blows a dick away.
That is not how you circumcise.
Now there's a third woman with 2 guys. Dicks out. Blows another dick up.
Just, it's left and right, non-stop dick blowing action.
The original woman doesn't know what's going on, where all these people are coming from.
And now there's a
line of guys ready to jumping
like
the
World
fence.
War Z.
Yeah.
Guys with their dicks out, flooding the scene. I don't know if he's got enough ammo, dude.
The dicking dead.
Now he's shooting dicks everywhere.
Non-stop.
It's just dicks.
Let me tell you something. I showed this to a girl I was dating, thinking she would think it was the funniest thing. She hated it.
She hated it?
Girls love dicks.
Yeah. You know?
She did not.
The practical effects of these dicks getting shot off.
He barfed on his shot off dick.
Oh, I gotta see that.
Just like
he's trying to put it back together.
The practical effects are just really well done.
They are incredibly well done.
Now
there's some guy.
Foremost rapist identified, and he's getting a boner.
Oh, and he's hard
gonna
now.
fight.
This is insane.
Fucking do it! Do it!
He wants the dick shut off.
The blood penis splatter.
Women are standing up, turning to RoboCop.
Madam, you have suffered an emotional shock. I will notify a rape crisis center.
He's having a hard time getting in the car.
No, after all that action, joints are a little tight.
There's only 3 women, but there's like 45 men. All got their dicks shot off. That's so fucking insane.
Refund the
Puking on his shot off.
Refund the
so
police.
Fucking crazy.
They need more funding. Only it was all RoboCops.
Back the blue,
Dude, that's a thin blue line right there, dude.
It's only getting thinner.
Oh,
very good, Aaron.
Gosh, I forgot about that until I was just like, and then I was like, oh, what about that RoboCop when he shot all the dicks off?
Mm-hmm.
God, it's perfect.
It really is great. It's legitimately well done.
Oh, yeah.
All those dicks look amazing.
Yeah, and then horrible.
And they get blown to shit. Close up.
Yeah.
And in full color.
4K.
I don't have to tell you about the importance of that.
Full color cock?
Full color cock explosion.
Is that that's what 4K stands for?
All right, wrap this up, man. What do you got?
Okay, so going back to that BLO Barbie Liberation.
Oh, yes, good guys.
Good guys.
And girls.
Yeah.
So that was like 93 or so.
Cool.
So Melrose Place comes out in the 90s or so. And
this is related.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, that's why I brought Melrose Place.
Heather Locklear was probably fucking
G.I. Joe, Cobra Commando or something.
Yeah, she's probably the
God, she's so hot.
So there was a professor at Cal Arts. He later would win the MacArthur Genius Grant.
Hey.
And his name is Mel Chin. And he was watching. He had created an art collective called Gala, Gala, and it stood for Georgia because he also worked in Georgia, and he taught at Cal Arts, and I think he lived in LA, and so he had to fly back all the time, and he knew artists from both areas, so he created this like just artist collective,
as you do,
called Gala, and he was kind of trying to figure like what, we need a project. What should we do?
What am I doing here?
And he flew home, and his wife was watching TV. And Melrose Place was on.
Riveting.
And Mel says this. He says, television is the modern cathode ray etching products into our brains. And in '94, he saw an episode of Melrose Place, and he saw just in the background, he's like, there's a painting in the background.
Fuck is that?
Why the fuck is there a painting?
Who made that painting?
Come on.
What is the painting of? There's in shows like this with their fancy apartments, there's art.
Yeah.
There's vases.
Yeah.
But he wants to know about that.
Particular.
And all of that stuff has to be made. And he started thinking about how TV gives people, messages through the air, because he said he's flying a lot. He's thinking about that.
The TV's up here.
Mm-hmm. And so he goes to his Cal Arts class. He has an idea. He says, what if we made the art that goes on Melrose Place?
Okay.
And how do we get art onto Melrose Place? How do we insert art? And what would it be?
Yeah.
What would we do? And so he brings this to his class, and his students in his Cal Arts class are like, one of them says, this guy John LaPointe later, he would say, he was a crazy son of a bitch.
Oh.
I like it.
Yeah,
It's kind of Chris Burden-y.
Mhm.
Yes, it's very much. He brings the class.
Can we make it fucked up?
Yeah. What do we do? And so Melrose Place is watched by the fall of '94. It's about season 5, I believe it is.
Oh,
They're
yeah,
watched by
peak of the
14
series.
million people. An episode. There's no streaming. The streaming
they're
is just
watching it live,
television.
baby.
That's right.
You remember they had an episode of Seinfeld where they all get around and watch Melrose Place?
Yeah.
Remember they have an episode of Melrose Place where they all watch Seinfeld?
Is that true?
No.
And so Melrose Place was not a political show. It had a gay character that mainly had no personality. And this is from the Slate article, so I didn't know this. His name was Matt, and he had no personality, which is very unrelatable. And but he was gay, and mainly the other characters, they just used him as like a
gay prop,
just to be like, we're progressive, we're friends with Matt.
Yeah.
Which
That
I
also,
do
like,
get.
The
That I do
90s trope of that was like introducing a gay character and almost they have to deal with an AIDS-related thing at some point. Fucking awful.
Yeah. And so Mel Chin was watching Melrose Place, and he saw at the end, and he said, oh, there's a set director in the credits. So he calls her. She ignores him. And he just keeps calling. He goes, and he gives her this offer. He says, we will give you interesting contemporary art, royalty-free. And he also going, like, there's going to be some, like, political thing, but,
hey,
it's free.
You're Melrose Place.
You're not going to have to spend any money on it, and you don't owe anybody anything.
You could even pocket the budget.
And it's also got, like, it's a thing, too, where it might kind of... Melrose Place was, like, they were, like, a little more bougie.
Yes, yes.
So it's, like, it would be a thing, too, where it might lend some credibility and something of, like... Because part of Melrose Place was like, oh, they're fucking cool. Even though they're in a goddamn apartment complex, like...
Yeah, if you live in L.A., it's not that cool.
But they were cool.
They were cool and hot.
And hot.
Yeah.
So fucking
And so
hot.
the set designer, to her credit, Deborah Siegel Casatino, she goes, the show's not really it's not in line with my political beliefs. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Let's do something. Let's do some weird, weird leftist art.
Let's kick.
And so they figure, like, we're now on the inside. We're the ones making art for the show. We have to have some sort of messages. And they're only using fax machines back then to send all of their ideas back and forth. And then they started getting together, like, or watching the shows, taking notes, calling each other and going like, okay, so where are the props? What can they be? What do we do? And throwing out ideas. They say it's hit or miss, mostly miss. Except there's two big pieces that they totally work for them. Eventually, like, they start just making all kinds of random shit and throwing it in.
All types of ill shit.
But there's two that stand out that I will show you. This is season 4, episode 23, Run Billy Run, where in the episode, two of the characters are laying in bed, and they made bed sheets for the bed. And the FCC in 1994 would not allow an unrolled condom to be shown on television.
What about rolled?
Yes, rolled one, yes.
Circle, yeah.
But an unrolled one, no. Because that means someone used it.
A dick was in it.
Yeah, or is gonna go in it.
But if you look at this picture and these bed sheets, the pattern is unrolled condoms.
What a bunch of nerds.
Okay, I guess.
Sure. I understand.
Barely seeable.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
But that is
I see some swastikas in there is what I see.
Okay, you see what you want to see.
Yeah, you see unrolled condoms, you fucking pervert.
Yeah, it's one of them Rorschach.
But the other one, which I think you'll find a little more interesting, is you remember the Absolute vodka ads where just this outline, the silhouette of the vodka bottle. One of the characters works at an advertising agency.
Hey.
Yeah.
And it's Courtney Thorne-Smith. You remember her.
Of course.
Yeah, from chairman of the board.
That's
D-O-R-E-D.
right.
Yes, that's right.
And I'll show you the video of the moment that this advertisement that is in the office is shown on the screen.
Oh my God! Look how hot
Heather Locklear.
Yeah.
She's the
Jesus
best.
Christ.
Remember when she said she would come all over her face?
What?
Yeah, on talk to paparazzi. She was like, "Sperm is so good for your skin."
Oh yeah.
I think we might have played it on this show.
Talking about mines.
Mines?
Mine sperm.
Oh my God! Okay.
I had a dream about Heather Locklear when I was a sophomore in high school.
Yeah.
That, oh my God.
I think I even know this.
It was like the first real.
It's embarrassing to me that I this it registers that I think I know.
You have a great memory about all my shit.
Yeah.
It was just
he does.
I've never had a true wet dream, but it was like the.
You never have?
No, I've never woke up and been like, oh, there's cum everywhere.
I think that's
twice.
That's the craziest thing I've
3
ever
times
learned.
for me ever.
Yeah,
Really?
Never.
3 times ever.
And just
I I'm the
I remember being like,
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I woke up being like, oh, whoa. It was just so fucking Heather. And I never watched the show or anything like that.
Do you remember the dream though?
There was sex involved.
That's it?
I can't remember now. It was over 20 years ago.
Okay.
But for a good half decade, I remember that dream.
He was dressed as a monkey man.
She was feeding me bananas and grapes.
So here's the scene.
Were you guys even related?
Yeah.
Here's the scene in season 4, episode 26, Triumph of the Bill, where Courtney Thorne-Smith is interacting with Heather Locklear. Oops, hold on, it's muted.
I need volume, Daddy.
Like her hair has volume. Look at that.
Yeah, it's very nice.
Oh, don't tell me you're not quitting again. Watch me. I will. From the top floor.
Okay. Total Proof.
Is that the?
Oh, that's the Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
So
Total.
It's the federal building
In Oklahoma City with the silhouette of a vodka bottle.
Oh, that looks more like a whiskey bottle.
Dude, that's nuts. They put that in there?
Yeah.
Total Proof?
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. You imagine Timothy McVeigh in prison saying,
Hey, I did that! Ooh, It's that fucking meme of Leo.
What are they?
Yeah.
Total proof. Like, what are they saying?
Alcohol has proof. I don't know, but
You like it.
it's provocative.
It's definitely provocative.
It gets people.
Nobody knows what it means.
The bombing had happened less than a year earlier.
Damn. Shit. That's wild.
And so what happened after this was put up there and they filmed everything? Someone working on the show, forget who it was. It was a line producer, saw it and was like,
"What is that?
What the fuck?" Brings it to one of the executive producers, a man named I think it's Frank South, Yeah, Frank South.
Yeah, some
real name,
lick spittle
real name.
for Aaron spelling.
Yeah, and
Very good terminology.
You like that shit?
Yeah.
Some spelling lick spittle.
Oh, God damn you.
So he goes to the set designer and goes like, "What the fuck? What's going on here?" And she explains the whole thing, and he goes, "Oh, that's great. I love it.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah." Which she figured she'd be fired.
Wow.
She explains the whole art movement, and so because of this, then now
It's the most Twin Peaksy thing about the show. Like, that's very cool.
Yeah.
It's the coolest thing about the show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so because of this, now the gala people can get the scripts ahead of time.
Oh.
So now they can plan
Make art for the individual.
Oh my
episode.
God, really?
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's cool.
That is nuts.
And so South decided not to tell Aaron spelling.
Smart.
He figured
He was 100.
he was like, I'll just ask for permission, or I'll apologize
Yes.
later instead of asking for permission.
Right. It's better to beg for forgiveness.
And so over the 4th and 5th seasons of Melrose Place, and this is from the article, the gala committee wound up smuggling more than 100 pieces of subversive art. VHS boxes marked STD, a baby's crib mobile designed to look like an enormous remote control, paintings of fireflies based on the U.S. military's bombing of Baghdad. A cigar box that couldn't be opened, symbolically referencing the Cuban embargo.
Oh, okay.
At the set of Shooters, the local bar, frequented by the local the characters,
Shooters.
They relabeled all of the liquor bottles with works meant to document the intertwined histories of slavery, agribusiness, and alcohol in the United States.
Oh my gosh.
There's I'll show you this. There is one of the guys gets he quits or is laid off from the advertising company, and he's packing his stuff up.
Oh my God.
And it's an advertising company.
Yeah. Where is it? Not that one. Oh, yeah, here we go. And as he's packing his stuff up, here, I'll show you this one. This is a video they made, the gala did for a part of it, I guess, for a gallery.
Remember this night? The Gala Awards?
That's
the hotel?
Elizabeth Shue's brother.
Oh, and they said the Gala Awards.
Yeah. Which.
Uh-huh.
But you see him, he's packing up. And
Brave
he has
new family and his 2 guys.
His 2 guys with a baby.
Yeah.
This is 1994.
Yeah.
Nice.
And those are black men with a white baby, it looks like, too.
Now you're Yeah, that's a very good observation.
So what we're seeing is not only
double subversive.
Yeah. What?
That's pretty good, Jet.
Come on.
That's you're really good at that.
Everybody's having a good time.
Actually, that baby is yellow.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
That's true. That is true, Aaron. That's absolutely right.
That's very good, Aaron.
Now, that campaign in the show won the character an award in the advertising business.
Brave New Family.
Yeah.
Cool.
And so it went on for 2.5 years. They did this thing called...
And they were all legally married in the family, right?
yeah. So they could do it.
Yeah, it's important.
They had this a campaign that went recurring in the show. Not a campaign in the show, but a campaign the gala did. It was called Food for Thought. The characters, if they ordered Chinese takeout, they would get boxes with Chinese symbols on them. And they would say things like, because they realized, like, oh, maybe Chinese people will watch this.
Yeah. We'll
anybody who knows it, or Americans who know Chinese. And one of them said human rights.
Cool.
One of them said turmoil. Sorry. One of them said stolen artifacts, national treasure.
Uh-huh.
And so the characters would just be like, they would be front stage center. There's
Eating their egg foo young.
Yeah.
It says free Tibet.
Yeah, exactly.
If you didn't speak English and all you read was Chinese, you'd be like, what fucking show is this?
Oh, yeah. So here's a picture of it. So, like, he's carrying a bag that if you read Chinese, you could read that bag.
This is honestly the perfect show to do this on.
Yeah.
It's a complete waste of time.
Yes.
It's fucking completely idiotic. It's a soap opera at night. That's all it is.
Yes.
I mean, it's fucking, Days of Our Lives. I was watching like a fucking, I'm watching those old SNLs.
Uh-huh.
Susan Lucci.
Yeah.
Yeah, Susan Lucci.
27 times nominated for a Daytime Emmy, never won one, and then she finally did.
Yeah. You have to at some
It was
point.
like The Streak, it was called.
But even a daytime television person hosting SNL to me was like crazy.
Yeah, but not then. Not back then.
Not back then.
It was
because it was strong. It was like
a big deal.
It was a big fucking deal. It was a big fucking deal.
And then the Daytime Emmys just took a shit in like the late 90s. 'Cause TV got better.
Yeah.
So for one of their galleries, they put together like a later gallery. They put together a book. So here's just a couple of the ones I went through and noticed from the gallery. Heroin clock. It's a clock with needles. For
Time to shoot up.
Yeah.
One of them, there's someone in their house has pictures of their ancestors. All of the pictures were of prostitutes.
Cool.
Very nice.
Were probably arrested in history. There's someone has a window, but it's a wooden window, and they made it was art of churches burning in the South.
Oh my God.
God damn it. Jesus Christ.
They have a viral clock where instead of numbers, what is in place of the numbers is a viral disease.
Oh.
12 viruses.
Figure that
Yellow
out.
fever, polio, tuberculosis,
etc.
Someone
End of list.
Someone receives a gift. The piece is called Olympic Bomb Box. If you open it up, there's a watch, but it's connected to. It's a timer for a bomb.
Oh my. Oh, thanks.
Hey.
There's a painting in someone's house called Sunday Afternoon on the Ground, and it's a painting of 3 cops beating someone up.
Oh, fuck.
And there is one episode where Courtney Thorne-Smith,
our favorite,
Star of Chairman of the Board.
She is she's pregnant.
Oh, brave new family, I guess.
And I can't remember if she has to get an abortion or she chooses
Wants
to get an
to.
abortion. But she gets an abortion.
It's federally mandated.
And while she's sitting in the hospital with the abortion, she's wearing a
quilt.
A quilt.
That says "ho" all over it.
No.
And what is on the quilt is
the chemical symbol
for the abortion pill.
Wow.
Whoa. That's wild.
Mifepristone.
Yeah.
It's a very nice quilt.
It is a very nice quilt.
A baby quilt with the heroin pill. That is fucking nuts.
Yeah, pretty crazy.
And they were also able to help.
Did the cast know about this?
No.
No,
not even the cast member.
Not even Courtney?
Yeah, not even Courtney.
Well, not even the cast member who they helped, who played a character they helped create. They helped conceptualize a character who would become a partially main character on Melrose Place named Samantha Riley, who was a visual artist who joined the show in season 4. And what happened is that Melrose Place, at least the people who knew about it, this is from Slate, flew in 15 gala women to brainstorm a new character to fabricate her brightly colored artwork, which referenced sunny pools and California landscapes of David Hockney. But each painting contained a hidden darkness, the ghostly echoes of the tragic histories of Los Angeles. And here is a video showing those. I'll show you.
Marilyn Monroe.
So the houses she's
Found.
painting, that's the house Marilyn Monroe was found dead in after a drug overdose.
Ambassador Hotel.
Painting of the hotel that Robert Kennedy was shot in. Brooke Armstrong, I forget who that was, but that's where they drowned.
Oh.
The painting in the background of this scene at this restaurant is the house.
Cielo Drive.
Yes.
O.J. Simpson's estate. That's fucking months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Now Bundy or
They also did the Viper Room.
Chris is going to Bundy.
nice. Why?
For some kind of delivery installation thing.
Cool.
They also they did the Viper Room too, among other things.
Yeah.
So all of these paintings that they thought of, their tragic places in
Yeah.
LA, made it look sweet.
I mean, the thing is that, you know, they
Why not?
They also don't stay like terribly tragic. People move on.
Yeah. No, that's true.
That real estate, you know what I mean? Like, it's, you know, it's not as if everybody's mourning at the Viper Room.
No.
Yeah. And later in the show, in season 5, I believe, Heather Locklear's character has like a gallery show at the Mocha.
Oh.
And a lot of the pieces that were in for the episode were
done by Gala.
Were pieces that they had on the show and other pieces. And you can see.
She's like, how do you like all this art? Doesn't the sperm on my face look tight?
Oh, God.
So here, I believe that's the at the gallery. There's this little piece there. I think that's
that?
E. coli. It's the virus for E. coli.
Oh, that's fucking cool.
That is cool.
And
Spider chair.
If you see behind them, that's the Firefly painting. That is the bombing of Baghdad. That they marked as fireflies.
That's cool.
Now the reviews for they actually did an actual gallery for the stuff put in it, and one of the reviews was not good.
You don't say.
It said, "It's sad when artists and curators don't like museums or art," which kind of feels like somebody who missed the point of it. But that's know. Eventually, after the real art show for the real art for the fake show. If that makes sense.
Say it again.
So there was a real art gallery for the real art that they had made for the fake show.
Yes.
And that's eventually Aaron Spelling did find out from that. And he called Frank South in, and he said, "How long has this been going on?" And he goes, 2.5 years. And Spelling goes, "Well, when were you going to tell me?" And Frank South goes,
"Never."
Well, I figured as late as possible. Yeah. And it doesn't say if he got fired or not. But also, it should be noted that no one who ever watched the show ever...
No, they don't fucking know.
No. And...
They figure everything's douchey in it. That's why it's kind of extra subversive.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that Total Proof poster, maybe. Or maybe...
That one is strong.
Or if a doctor, or someone who knows the chemical...
Brave New Family is pretty strong, too.
Yes. Yeah, I think...
The E. coli virus is just cool.
Yes, that is just cool. It's the Matrix, and Keanu's going to climb in Keanu's ear or whatever.
The Dietzes got it in their fucking foyer.
But they did ask Mel Chen about the fact that, no, you could watch Melrose Place, and you would never notice any of this.
No, you'd be fucking numbed by all the bullshit.
And his reply was this. He said, "Everything was new. No one had ever created public artwork on a TV show before. It was totally experimental. So yeah, I understood that might happen. It's about patience. It's like a virus entering your world."
Yeah, man, it's cool.
It's definitely cool. I'm pretty jazzed on that now. I think it's weird. I think it's funny.
Yeah, you know, like later show, like I don't know if this was the first time. I mean, I'm sure stuff that like there's stuff in like Twin Peaks or whatever, but like definitely shows later like Lost or any of like the prestige shows later on would sneak Easter eggs in. What's on the guy's bookshelf?
Right,
What's the book? Oh, it's a Philip K. Dick novel. How does it relate to the episode? When your show, when Prestige TV really came around, then like those little set design choices.
You're always good about seeing those things too.
Oh, I look for them. I love it.
Also,
everything in there is, it's.
But you're really good about all of it. You're really good about songs and the lyrics and like.
Thank you.
And definitely, background images. But hitherto before, the idea would have been anything that's going to not distract from what the protagonists are doing in the foreground.
Before it was just, it was supposed to be just background.
Yeah.
And now they reward the viewer.
Well, because now you can pause.
It's an higher quality.
Back then, someone would watch Melrose Place and go, "Wait, did you see that?" And they go, "No." And
I feel like that was the Oklahoma. Can you imagine if you're like, I think that was the Oklahoma City bombing?
Yeah.
And you'd have to wait until summer reruns.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you're telling your girlfriend, you're going, I swear to God that was that. And your girlfriend is telling all of her friends, I think my boyfriend is like some libertarian.
Yeah, he's gonna.
weirdo.
Yeah, he loves Timothy McVeigh.
I think he's gay
I
from
think he reads
McVeigh.
Newsweek. Ugh.
God, that's so interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, you like that fucking shit, don't
It's
you?
so crazy that fucking Melrose Place was one of the first to do it.
Yeah. Oh, the theme song like that. What are you jacking off?
Yeah.
Nice.
You all right, man?
Listen, I seen too much porn today.
Oh yeah.
You've only seen a guy eating.
The night is young.
Being fed by children.
That was tight, man.
Yeah.
So wait, does this tie to Blow?
Well, it was part of that era of kind of like subversive public
I thought
art.
you were gonna tell us there was like a guy was like, I was the guy
It
from
was
the...
all run by Barbie.
No, it was referenced in the Slate article, and I thought it was pretty interesting. But it makes sense because it's this subversive public art.
Very much, very much.
You don't know who did it. Right?
Well, no, and it's very much, like I said, a evolution of that thing that Chris Burton was trying to do.
Exactly.
Where he's going like, I'm going to have, 10 seconds on LA TV of me crawling through broken glass, and people are going to be like, I don't know what's happening. Something's wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But putting it in a TV show that people are actually like glued to for,
brain drain.
Yeah.
soap reasons.
Yeah. And back then, it wasn't like people were doing other things while watching TV.
No, you were
other than
watching
like
TV.
maybe laundry or
Right.
they weren't playing a computer game or a video game, and that was on in the background.
And you
in
couldn't,
the same way.
And you couldn't also go on the internet and say, hey, did you see what I think I saw?
Exactly.
But do you think, and you said there was no record of complaint, of course.
Right.
But do you think it registered with anyone?
No.
Honestly.
No, I don't think it did.
Not
but
a single person.
I think. No.
It would have to.
There must have. I mean, maybe.
I mean, somebody noticed Brave New Family for sure.
Yeah.
And that what would you like? They'd be like, oh, that's them trying to be edgy or something?
Yeah, I mean, it's the
That's
most
true, you're right.
noticeable, and
It is most noticeable.
and it's not subversive. It's just like, oh,
Well, back then it might have been.
Maybe,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
yeah.
I don't remember Batman making out with any dudes.
Oh, I do.
I remember him having nipples.
Though he did raise a boy with
Well,
another man.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. The Joker. Joker.
No, I mean, I assume, yeah, some person here or there noticed that something.
Sure.
Yeah, but it
I mean,
wasn't there to be noticed. It
Yeah,
was
not
there,
not like Cielo Drive and those things
Yeah.
are like kind of fine.
Yeah.
But I mean, even especially like labeling all the bottles at the bar.
Yeah, I'd like to
These
see
things-
those.
Of course, like that.
Also,
doesn't-
you're watching it on an old CRT TV.
Yeah.
It's not in HD. I mean, it's not in 4K, John. It's not even in widescreen HD. I mean,
Oh
we're
my
talking,
God.
they
480. All right, pal.
They even had like I think it was a sweater or a jacket someone was wearing. The inside had the silhouette of the explosion from Waco on it,
God.
and it's like, yeah, no one's ever going to see that. But at the same
Also,
time,
if you recognize the explosion from Waco, what are you doing?
at the same
You're
time,
not watching Melrose Place.
it's making art.
Busy assembling a bomb while you're watching Melrose Place.
You're still making art. You're still thinking of ideas. You're still,
Yeah.
leaving a bit of yourself in that sort of thing. And so I don't think there's anything wrong. I think it's, even if it didn't, create all kinds of mind-changing things, I think it's still a very cool move
Yeah.
to make.
I completely agree.
Yeah.
I think it's mad cool. I think it's mad weird and mad random.
Yeah.
All things I'm very into. Highly eccentric,
Mhm.
highly niche, highly I would say
I think you ran out of words.
It's very random of him.
I think the spittle lick. What was spittle? I think that
lick
was
spittle.
lick spittle was the word of the episode, and I think.
Do you think I tapped my brain out?
Yeah.
You spit.
Lick spittle. I'd never heard of it, but I know exactly
really?
what it means.
No, lick spittle.
Lick spittle. Perfect. You think if you're unsatisfied with bootlicker, let me introduce you to lick spittle.
Lick spittle is nice. Yeah.
Like that monkey.
Miscellaneous.
Yeah.
That's where I was going. It's very, very miscellaneous. But yeah, I think for subversive reasons, the perfect thing to attack because it was I remember, like, as a kid, like, even being like, this is fucking daft as fuck.
Yeah.
This is a straight up daft
Yes.
nighttime soap where nothing matters. They're just barely above and maybe not even above Evil Twins.
No, I think they did stuff like they did do that.
Yeah.
It was a nighttime, daytime soap.
It was like
it was hot people and bullshit drama.
Yeah, it's like Courtney Thorne-Smith's character had, I don't know, probably been attacked, had an abortion, probably been cheated on. Her husband probably died at the altar.
People faked their deaths. They were like I do remember that.
Like it's crazy how they go somehow even more extreme than comic books.
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Like I.
Oh yeah, right. So this is from Courtney Thorne-Smith's Wikipedia for the character, which she has a whole section labeled traumas. She was almost raped by an ex-boyfriend who then shot himself. She recovered memories of being molested by her father right before she was about to get married to a novelist turned advertising executive.
Wait a minute.
Sorry, that's terrible.
One of the other characters, Kimberly Shaw, had multiple personalities and committed at least one act of terrorism.
Wow.
Did she make a bottle in the shape of a bomb?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. So I mean, it's
they went for it.
I think even Conan brings it up about in the Norm chairman of the board one, where he's like, what else is there to do with this person?
Do you? I mean, I'm fucking old. You should be asking me, but like, I feel like I remember the tail end of like Who Shot JR.
Right. Yeah. Dallas was classier than this.
Were those the first nighttime soaps?
Dallas was the first nighttime soap, yeah.
And Dynasty, maybe?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And
serialized-ish.
Yeah.
And then to bring it back, Lost was that, but on another level.
And then also Twin Peaks was like making fun of that kind of with like,
but also peak the genre.
But also, and
weird and showing how normal towns are not normal.
Yeah.
I think Twin Peaks changed the game with that nighttime soap thing because it was so weird and adult and
kind of satirical.
Yeah.
Yes, but often satire is the peak of the genre.
Yeah. I mean, you're like, well, who does that person like now? You still want to know?
Yeah.
Even though there's fucking demons walking around and shit. Well, boys, I think we did it.
I think so.
We do got to do a Patreon episode.
Yes,
folks. The remnants of this that we did not get to. I had 2 videos I didn't even show on this phone.
Oh my god!
I swear to God. So the remnants of this that we all have. Aaron has a plethora.
I got some other dumb shit.
Will be on the Patreon episode. $5 a month, extra episode per week. Thank you for joining us, boys. Great job.
Yeah.
Good stuff. Pretty good.
I mean, it's real good.
Yeah, very nice. Very nice.
Are you telling me I just fucked some random old guy I'm not even related to?
What have I done?
Oh, who are we?
Getting married already.
What have we become?
There's nothing sacred.
Dude. It's a good one.
Can't even have G.I. Joe with the Kung Fu grip. He's got to have the Gorilla Grip pussy.
Come on.
I just like shopping with friends.
I just like shopping with friends. Isn't school great? What fucking person, let alone any gender, has ever said that?
Save it for the Patreon.
All right, we'll be... folks, we love you. I'm going to say goodnight. My name is John Fahey.
I'm Aaron Pita.
Good night, everybody. We love you.
Good night.